Hi guys, welcome back to another video on Inside Spurs. I'm getting consistent at this. Don't be alarmed, don't be scared. Hope you're all well, hope we're okay. This is a match preview. We've got a game Saturday, 12:30, Wolves at home. Huge game. A game that, let's just continue this form. You know, it's always nice to be undefeated. I'm not going to say we do it for the season, but it's nice to be undefeated. And I think it's a game that we definitely should be looking at winning, and not, I wouldn't say comfortably, but at least winning by a couple, you know. Wolves this year have started slow. They've had 1 goal in 2 games. They've got 1 point from 2 games. And I think we really should be looking at this as an opportunity to build on some form, continue the goal scoring ways. We scored 6 in 2, which is really great. But we've also conceded 3 in 2. So it'd be nice if we can maybe keep a clean sheet this time, which may be a bit more difficult, and you will see why very soon. So I want to break down a little bit about Wolves as a team and what they've been like this season. I want to speak a little bit about who I think will start for Spurs, okay? Now, like I said, Wolves have only scored once in 2 games, okay? And if I'm correct in saying that was Daniel Podence, okay? They've never been, for at least a little while now, prolific goal scorers, and we should be definitely using that to our advantage of keeping a clean sheet, okay? So the 2 games they played this season, they scored in the first game, which was a 2-1 loss to Leeds, and that was away from home. And then at home, they drew 0-0 with Fulham. They've not exactly played anyone of big stature, we could say, right? So first and foremost, uninspiring is probably the best way I can describe that. Now, Wolves have been very active in the market recently, so maybe they might have a boost from maybe 1 or 2 signings coming in. And obviously they signed Nathan Collins, the centre-half. That was probably the big addition into the team. But Morgan Gibbs-White, I guess, coming back, I think they're probably trying to keep him a little bit happy because he's wanted by some other Premier League clubs. So those two are probably the big name additions into the team. So just sort of to go through last game against Fulham. So in 90 minutes, they had 7 shots, 1 on target. Need I say any more about that? I don't see them being a team that scores 4-5, okay? We definitely should be looking to pin them back, squeeze them back, and just kind of not manipulate them, but kind of dominate the game. They had 60% possession against Fulham at home. I don't really look too much into that. Wolves aren't even a massive, possession-based team. They're more of a team that want to be able to sit back and hit you on the counter. I'm looking at stats and it's really uninspiring, if I'm honest. It's really uninspiring. You know, I'm looking at the team. They're Jose Sarr in goal, 8 Nori at left back. You've got Max Heung-Min, Collins at centre half. And you've got Johnny at right back. You've got Dendoncker and Neves in midfield. And then the front 4, they obviously can interchange quite a bit. You've got Gibbs-White, Podence, Neto, and Hwang Hee-chan. I mean, the front 4 is not actually that bad. And obviously Neves has got talent and Kilman's pretty good. And the keeper obviously is quite solid. But we should be able to get at this team. We should be able to really get at this team. And, if they want 60% possession, welcome them to have 60% possession. And then we can hit them on the counter because they wouldn't be able to handle it. So, I think with Wolves, we definitely should be looking for 3 points. I think if I had to say a result, I'll say 3-1 Spurs. The reason why I think Wolves will actually score is because our best defender's out injured for at least 2 weeks, according to his camp, but according to other sources within the club, potentially up to 4 weeks. Romero is injured. So that is a huge setback. He may miss some very crucial and quite big games at times. I have full faith in Sanchez's ability to defend. I have faith that if Longley was fit, Longley could play well. The only thing with that would be is Longley would then probably end up going into the centre of the 3 and Dyer would go out to the right, whereas Dyer's obviously been very settled in that centre area. So I'd assume Sanchez would be the guy, or even a Tanganga might be the guy to play in that position. So I have faith for at least a little while Sanchez will do the job. Defensively, I've always said he's been very strong. It's with the ball that sometimes he can be suspect. But I think we can do the job. I think we can win with this game for sure. It's a game that, we win that, we keep our form going, we keep the momentum going. We score, another 2 or 3 goals. It shows that we're a big goal-scoring team. And also, it'd probably be a really good game for people like Son to pick up some form, because I think Son's had a bit of a quieter start to the season, especially in front of goal. Not really shown a lot there. Be good for players like Perisic maybe to start to really get some fitness and form, and just keep building on the unity at the back. If we are going to play a long lay, this might not be a bad game to play in, because actually it'd be good that he plays along a settled back three defence with Davies and Dyer, or Emerson at right back. Interesting if Emerson continues at right back, defensively sound, but we are still shipping goals, so I don't know if he maybe goes for a Doherty. Obviously that's his former team, or he goes for a Spence. If I had to predict a team, I'd obviously say Lloris in goal. I think anyone could predict that one. That's nice and easy. I think it'd be Davies, Dyer, Sanchez as the three centre-halves. I think right wing-back would be Emerson. I think left wing-back would be Perisic. The two centre-mids would be Bentancur and Højbjerg. I can't see how you drop either of them. Yes, Bentancur maybe didn't have the strongest game against Chelsea, but he's been one of our most consistent performers for about 6 months now. And then the front three are the front three. I don't need to explain who they are. I really think this is a game that, you win this game, and this is a game that we lost last year, don't forget. That's another 3 points you add to the total that we never had last year. Same with Chelsea, it's a point that we never had last year. You add that to the total. Before you know it, we're picking up points in areas that we didn't think we were going to pick up points, or we didn't pick up points last season. Now, ironically, we did beat City twice, and we got 2 points from Liverpool, so 8 points from those two teams and home and away. Maybe we don't get as many this season, but if you counterbalance that with winning games that we should have won, away to Burnley, things like that, stupid results that we mucked up on, things like that, that's where we can really exploit and come back to being a team that are consistently winning games. So yeah, I think 3-1. I think that is my shout. I would say if I had picked goal scorers, no, I'm always good for one of them, but I'm never good for three. If I had to go goal scorers, I'd actually say I'll go Kane, I'll go Son, I'm going to go Perisic. For some reason, I just fancy Perisic to get on the score sheet. Which if he does, fantastic. He's in my fantasy team, and I want that. And so is Kane. So if Kane can link up with him, that'd be brilliant as well. But let me know, guys. Let me know your thoughts about the game. Let me know your thoughts about who you think's going to be starting. Obviously, Romero is out injured, so we will have a forced change in the team. But let me know if you think anyone else will come into the team, and let me know your match predictions. Anyway, that's all from me. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you all very, very soon.